So first, Your Excellency, Mr. Lee Thuch, Cambodia remains vulnerable to external economic shocks as it has a very narrow export base and it has yet to achieve the kind of economic diversification required to withstand shocks. When I went to Cambodia, which is like a decade plus ago, versus what it is today, I am 100% sure that under your and the leadership it's come a long way. So my more specific question is, what do you think the role of development cooperation should be in terms of attracting increased participation of private sector in Cambodia's economy to support its effort in graduating from its LDC status by 2020, because we know in Asia most of the resources do come from private sector, not necessarily from ODA, although ODA is an important leveraging tool for us. So over to you.
Thank you, Madam Executive Secretary, Excellencies Ministers, distinguished panelists. Good morning, everybody. I wish to invite you to visit Cambodia again.
We'll do so.
It's too long already to see the progress there. Of course, Madam, Cambodia needs development cooperation. Cambodia, as you know, has been through a very tough time in the past 50 years. When you spoke what happened in Cambodia in the past, let me remind you a bit about what we have been through. The ESCAP has done very good paper here. They mentioned about over the past 50 years that the region have grown up together, poverty reduction has been reduced, all this. But when you speak about Cambodia, when you speak about over the past 50 years, we have to take 30 years away, because during 30 years we did nothing. We were in civil war. Cambodia at that time have 4 governments, 4 different territories, 4 currencies, but Cambodia was only one nation but divided by 4 factions. So, Madam, in the past 30 years, we've not been able to do anything. So only full peace, when we achieved full peace in 1998, full peace, as you know, the killing field, the Pol Pot, the Khmer Rouge. So only 15 years, let's say, that Cambodia engaged in a full process of recovery, peace building, economic start to grow, and the private sector start to come in and play a role to build a future of a country. So, Madam, as a post-conflict nation, development cooperation has been key for our survival. Development cooperation plays a very important role to put an end to civil war, to put an end to the return of the past, of the genocide regime, and to let us survive and build a future. I was myself Minister for Rural Development in the early 90s, and I know how much the importance of the role of a civil society, of ODA, that helped build our country, Cambodia, today. I work with 200 over civil society organizations, NGO, who helped build my rural healthcare centers, brought in water supply to our rural poor, the rural infrastructures, all kinds. So it's very important, Madam. Development cooperation has been instrumental, been vital for the success for the future of Cambodia. Over the past 10 years, ODA was about 10 billion US dollars that help reshape the future of our rural areas, and then move forward to create a framework that allows economic growth and the participation of private sector in our economy. So very important. Then now, private sector roles in our rebuilding. From zero exports, now we export more than 10 billion US dollars. From zero factories in the early 90s, we have 100,000 over factories and enterprises. So the private sector play a very important role in our economy, and it will change Cambodia to a better future. We has been heavily aid dependent nation. We move forward to get more revenue from our private sectors, and then to be less aid independent nation, and then we will move on to graduate as planned to a middle income nation in the future. Cambodia has been the first developing countries, a member of WTO, and we are proud to be, and we will move forward with private sector to build our future and hope. Thank you, Madam, for your attention.